What's up, y'all? Jay Sproul, movies, music, sports, and life. Let's see if I can keep this video to only 10 minutes because, yeah, I tried my best, but I had a long day at work and went to go get my hair cut and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, I think I finished the episode by like 1 o'clock in the morning. Just couldn't do it, but it's 6:25 a.m. now. So I still got to go to work last day of the week. Get to wear school spirit type of stuff. So let me see if I can keep my word and keep this to about 10 minutes as opposed to the longer ones that I normally do. So starting right out, Diana Tejada, they got it keyed in on her hazel colored eyes as she opens them up from the hospital. And she has such just glowing, rich, pretty caramel skin, and her hair is so black that you can't even tell that her eyes are hazel unless a camera's that close up on her. So she's a very beautiful young lady. Definitely one of the better actors on the show. Even though her dialogue can be pretty predictable, she's always believable to me, especially when she told Tariq GTFO, because she somehow associates her losing the baby getting beat up with Tariq not being there, but I guess she has a point, but trust me, I don't think Tariq planned for that to happen to her. But when you emotional like that. So Monet comes into the hospital room, talks to Tariq about it, and she just kind of dismissively tells Tariq, "It's family business. We got it from here." He said, "Respectfully, I don't work for you no more. And that was my kid. So I'm going to do what I have to do." It was at that moment that I started kind of getting the feeling. The way that they set it up in the last episode, you remember how everybody was going after Ghost? And I swear they had like 4 different episodes. And in 4 different episodes, everybody was plotting on how they was gonna kill Ghost that night at Truth Lounge. I thought it was gonna be kind of collage in various scenes of Monet trying to find this woman, Diana trying to find her, and Tariq trying to find her. But once they had that interaction at the hospital, for some reason I quickly find out Tariq ain't gonna get nowhere near that woman. And neither is Monet. It's gonna be Diana. And I was right on that. Then of course Kane comes and Monet doesn't want him there. Tariq calls Davis, "Get me those addresses." And as usual, Method Man Davis wants to know why. And he kind of briefly told him, but he didn't give him the whole story. You noticed that when his men and women, his task force, his officers, when they start talking about the details surrounding Kamal passing away, he started looking nervous. And Michael Ealy playing Detective Carter, he's a real cocky dude. Like, he kind of thinks all his decisions work. He kind of be ego tripping, he can do no wrong. But you can kind of tell like his wheels are turning, his wheels are spinning. He has to frame somebody. he has to make somebody responsible for Kamal's death because uh, Tate was pissed, and then he also seems like his unit doesn't totally buy what's going on. The rap band members, I kind of feel like it's kind of odd that light skinned Keisha Brusandria, she's getting less and less screen time. You would think if the male rapper in the group, if he had a issue and confronted Braden and Tyreek, because he basically exposed, I know that you're using us to sell drugs at our college parties and our shows. You would think Brashandra would be there too, and she just isn't. So I don't know if they just wrote her out of the show for this final season, but I mean, next week is episode 8, man. There's only 3 more episodes left. It's weird. And even Braden's girlfriend, the junkie slash singer, she got a nice voice, but they haven't revisited her storyline either. She just disappeared. I felt like she would be the reason that Tyreek might have to knock Braden off, even if he doesn't want to. But at any rate, so I guess we're gonna end up finding out later on if that rapper, knowing that they are using them to sell drugs, if that's gonna pay off in some type of way. Is he gonna snitch? Like, it's one thing to go off, but then what did he really do about it? You know, that he might have set himself up that they might have to take him out, because you kind of a loose end. Like, it's one thing to confront people that sell drugs and involve you in it, but you kind of got to do something. You kind of got to give them an incentive to stop what they doing. And he really didn't bring that to the table. So stay tuned on that one. Let me know in the comments what y'all think gonna happen with that situation. My prediction was right. In my last video, I said Noma is gonna get real tired of Kane and kind of how useless he is in these situations. And in the mafia, they call it being an earner. You know, like right now, Kane is showing that he doesn't earn. And obviously later on, he was smart enough to tell her, look, marry me. And she was like, what? He's like, hey, you need your green card. You need to be a citizen. You need to be legal. I can take care of that. And then you can still play around with Davis, your boy toy. And we just handle business. But I just want to be treated like a partner. I'm tired of you, talking down to me. And then she kissed him. So I guess she liked that idea. But, I guess that was thinking on his feet. He was probably getting a little nervous. Kane really tries to act tough, but he knows Noma is powerful. I don't think that he really feels like he could just kill her or do her any type of way. Otherwise, he would have did it by now. So, let me see. Oh, Yasmin. It's like, come on, man. That can't be Yasmin, dude. What? She looked like she was like 5'11". She looked like she was like an inch taller than me. You know what I'm saying? I think it's the same actress, but maybe she's been getting so little screen time over the past few years of episodes that she just completely grown up and we just haven't seen it. With these shows, like we saw Michael Rainey Jr., Tariq grow up before our eyes, but Yasmin has been out of sight, out of mind. Man, that girl got tall. But that brings it to Tasha. It's like, is it just me, y'all, or Tasha showing up in these episodes now? It's like it's losing its effect. It's like respectfully, I kind of just wish they would kill her off, because even her acting seems out of place. And it kind of makes sense that your acting seems out of place when you are so far removed from the storyline. It doesn't feel like there's anything that connects to her other than obviously Tariq loves his mama and she's a witness protection, so I got to check on you. But they're not doing enough. Like when she was in jail and all that, we felt a lot more connected to it. But now, it doesn't really feel connected. It can't be just me. Don't front on me like it's just me. I know y'all feel the same way. And then, Diana goes to the safe box and gets the P90 Ruger. As soon as I said that, I said, not the P90 Ruger. So I just hit that 10-minute mark. So we're just going to close it up without my notes. She goes up in the young lady's house, Felicia. There is no indication that she has a child, but Felicia is handling Diana at first because, we never seen anything to let us know that Diana is a fighter, and she was getting rocked. And as they always do in these shows, in these situations, the tables turn. She gets the drop on her, and then she rocks her face twice with a skillet. So definitely blunt force trauma. The first thing I got to thinking about when I just saw her head just bleeding like that is, unless somebody just completely get rid of that body, yeah, you going down for that. Like, you be better off shooting somebody, but blunt force trauma to a cop? No, they gonna say that was too passionate, that was too personal. They gonna say it's inhumane for her to die like that. So I'm gonna say somewhat predictably, Diana sees a toy, and then she's like, "Oh my goodness, she got a kid." And then just like in all these situations, the kid just trusts the adults right away. We're mommy's friends. Yeah, I'm gonna read you a story. I'm gonna read you a bedtime story. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Hey, little black kids. It's like, man, I don't know you MFs. That's what we would have said, but at least Diana has a heart because, she lost a child, and then you could tell she felt really bad, because the little boy was sweet. And I think she just it reminded her that children are innocent no matter what happens. And then, of course, Carter comes in. And then, I don't know about y'all, but I just didn't like the ending because it's just like, how many times are we going to do this? I'm pointing a gun at the Tejadas and Tariq. You work for me now. How many times are you going to tell them you work for me now? At some point, you got to be like, oh, we work for you or what? Movies, music, sports, and life. J. Spru.